Excuse me, guys. Excuse me.
Oh, one of these, yeah.
What's up, gamers? It's Old School Fool, and no show will be complete without coming to see the marvels from the one company that keeps it old school all the time, and that's INX Inc. And I'm here with Jenny, another year. Jenny, what's going on?
Pretty good, how are you?
Pretty good, pretty good. And what do we got here? Let's take a look. What do we have here? We had some, I heard about it, I got the release, I've seen some early information, and it was like the Super Retro Trio, correct?
Right. Yep,
okay.
that's our 3.
So this is the marble right here, correct?
Yeah, this is the first unit that we got for the show. It's one of the first prototypes that we actually received, and it's we have the Nintendo, Super Nintendo, and Genesis cartridge slots, as well as the switch button there. It has 6 controller ports for the Genesis, the Nintendo, and the SNES controllers. Have a switch button there for that. Plays the NTSC and the PAL games as well.
So if you really wanted to, you could technically play the Genesis games with a Nintendo controller if you really wanted to, right?
Right. Yeah, it actually is going to come with 2 controllers, and you're going to be able to play all 3 games with those controllers that it comes with.
But it's a little wacky though, right? I guess you're playing, not only are you now playing a system, Genesis games on a Nintendo-based system, they're married, but you're even using the original controllers for it, which is kind of crazy. So now this is Sonic, right? So can I try using the controller for Sonic with a Nintendo?
I have it on one player here with this.
Oh, you're using the Super Nintendo one. All right, we'll use the Super Nintendo one. So take a look. Oh.
I guess you have to use that one.
Oh, let me see. Yeah, tag team, teamwork. Oh, I forgot that you can actually use tails and leave them in the dust. Sorry.
That's not fair.
So that's the good thing about old school games, they weren't very fair.
You can't do that though.
Yes. Alright, so it looks pretty good. I mean, if you guys get I know one of the core things was like a lot of the sound was an issue. If you listen to the music, you can hear it. It's not really scratchy at all from what I listen to.
It's a little loud in here to really tell, but it's they've been able to fix some of the compatibility and the sound.
So some of the sound issues from the previous systems have been fixed basically, and now also another thing, a core thing here is like the Super Retro Advance adapter, right? So this is a cartridge that works in the Super Nintendo slot.
Right. Yeah, and it actually works with the Super Retro Trio as well as any other Super Nintendo or 16-bit console.
Oh, so I can actually use it on a regular Super Nintendo.
Right. Yeah, so you can use this actually on the Retro Duo or the Retro Duo Portable.
Not too bad. See, that's what I like about the Retrobit products. Basically, everything's like kind of interchangeable.
Exactly.
You're not kind of married to the system. If you happen to have original Super Nintendo, then you can actually use that already, right?
Yep.
Which is
you
cool.
Play your original cartridges from Game Boy Advance, and I believe they're working on the Game Boy Color as well.
The Game Boy Color, and what about original Game Boy? That was really both. So all 3.
All 3 of them work.
So if anybody's feeling like they need to get saucy with Pokemon Yellow from NOM, then they could do that. So can we just switch it out? Can we try switching out on the different systems? So it's pretty simple, right? All you gotta do is...
Yeah, well, we can go ahead and reset it here and just kind of go to the NES. We have Punch Out on there, I believe.
Favorite game of all time?
Oh, there it is.
Punch Out action going, Dave.
Let's see, I believe this is the controller that we have connected to.
And we select, right down here, we select the Nintendo.
Yeah, so I switched it from Genesis to Nintendo there.
Oh, I just knocked it out of it. Here we go. Some ear-biting goodness.
Here we go.
See, this is the thing. You get kind of hairy. You get all these different controllers now.
Well, we have
at
it
least
plugged in right now for
That's
demo.
true. But you know what's cool though? I like about this, about outside of all the other systems, that this actually happens to have this closed door. So it kind of keeps everything nice and neat. If you look at the side of the system, it's really, it's a nice matte color. It's matte finish, so you're not going to really get too many fingerprints like you do with the glossy. And it comes with the S-Video out, and it's just clean. This looks like a clean unit. I'm really impressed actually, guys, with this. This is pretty good stuff.
Thank you. Yeah, we're excited about it. So, and again, right now they're still testing the compatibility for the games. But right now I think it's at 97% from what they tested.
97%, huh?
97 to 98.
That's a pretty good percentage. I wish I had that percentage in everything I did.
Right? Oh, you need to know these things.
Yeah. Glass Joe. Let's get a quick knockout with Glass Joe. This game never gets old for some reason, even though it is old. There you go. Here you go. Wait. There he is. That's how you do it on a one hit back. When he comes talking junk, you just give him the right hook.
You gotta stay here and play all day.
Yeah, seriously. All right. Well, that's very, very cool. Thanks to you so much, Jenny, for giving me a shot to look at firsthand action of the Super Retro Trio. And obviously, you guys have this demo unit up. When can we expect? Is there an exact release date on when it's available?
I got a date, well, actually in July, sometime in July. We're hoping no later than, July 30th.
July 30th, sometime in
But
July.
I can't promise the date. So sometime
July
in
10th, July 15th, July 30th.
Yeah, I can't really promise
and
the exact date, but
that's cool. Well, thank you so much,
Yeah,
Jenny.
yeah,
Once
thank
again,
you
it's
for
always a
stopping
pleasure.
by.
Thanks so much. We're going to keep it old school with the rest of the show. We'll talk to you guys soon.